noise, the same old bag of notes. Wouldn't you like something new to rock out with? This is it.
There's something wrong with us. Something very, very wrong with us.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Huh?
This is your opinion?
It's a fact.
Ofthe, do you know what this is?
A 1970 Oldsmobile 442 with a 455 cubic inch engine, radial tires, and bucket seats.
Thomas Red.
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch.
Welcome to Rocket Radio Season 2.
Come on.
Because I'm sick, so you say it this week. Say it!
What?
Say it!
Rocket Radio?
Say it!
Rocket Radio! We're back!
You jerk off. DrJay here with my partner in crime, as always. Mobile Stephen Minore. Rocket Radio Season 2, Episode 16.
I know, already.
Coming off so many things. Memorial Day, Musclepalooza, your birthday, MECUM Indy.
Crazy.
No drama. We're just hanging up the phone with our buddy Scene, catching up with some Sea-Hag crap.
It's all good.
Oh,
it's all
my
good.
God.
Bring lollipops. That's all you got to do.
That's a bring lollipop. Happy birthday, brother.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, hit him with the email early.
It's cas-am performance at sbcglobal.net, as always.
Yeah, and we know we can get you on Facebook at cas-am Performance or Stephen Minore.
Yeah.
You're on Twitter.
Yeah.
And hit him with the Instagram if you remember.
It's sminore W31, I think, right?
There you go. I think it's underscore W3.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. We'll find it.
There's only one S-minore.
You're on the gram.
Yeah.
We
Is
cut
that what
you
they
off
call
with
it
that
now?
last week. The gram. Remember, we're not cool, so we can't call it the gram.
Yeah, I guess.
So, how old are you now?
52.
Oh, Jesus.
You really want me to say that?
Yeah.
52.
Tell them about the birthday. What'd you do?
Honestly, I don't remember. That's what happens when you get old.
Oh, you don't remember because you weren't partying too hard. You just don't remember because you're an old
It was a
fuck.
Monday night.
Excuse me if I clear my throat 100 times.
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah,
Dr.
that's
J's
all right.
a little under the weather.
Yeah, we got you on the radio here. That's good. I appreciate you hanging in there.
Yeah, don't worry about
when you're not feeling well. But my birthday was on a Monday. Kids came over, and then we ended up going out Saturday night, the 24th or 5th, down the Longhorn with some friends, and had a nice steak dinner. And
Yeah, they got this sirloin burger down there. That whenever I'm down there, it's like really ridiculous. It's a burger with shaved sirloin on top of it.
Oh.
Yeah, then with like onion rings and their famous barbecue sauce.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
It's got a lot of carbs.
Yeah, that's the burger you need. You gotta
No.
be fat like me, man.
No, I'm trying to do good here. I'm trying to do good.
So
You're not fat. Come on.
Stop. I'm just big boned. So the recap of MECUM,
Yes.
we're gonna get into that because like we always say, we never prep, but I had to ask him something, and we talked about it last time about the Hawaii car.
Right.
And something couldn't quite connect. There was something about the car he couldn't remember. And you
Right.
told me tonight that you remembered when you saw the car in person.
Yes.
So I'm going to get you on the hook for that a little bit later.
Okay.
Don't you worry about it.
All right.
Because it's nothing bad. It's
No,
nothing bad.
it's
It's
just-
an observation.
Yeah, exactly.
And there was something in the timeline when we were talking to Jim Stolman about the car.
Right.
That there was a period of time where the car was wrecked, hanging from a tree, being rebuilt after his ownership, I believe is when it was.
Right.
And there was something wacky that might have happened. Or it's just an oversight. It could simply be.
Could have
It's
been.
Nothing sketchy, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But the big one, the debut of Stevie's car out at the track, Lebanon Valley, Musclepalooza,
yeah.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
And
It's first
taking
outing.
home the first. Is it the first?
They call it Best Oldsmobile. Best Oldsmobile.
Best Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
So the first time you brought the car out, not the big unveil prizes at McCacken.
Right.
This is you among your people up here in the Northeast, Lebanon Valley, Best Oldsmobile.
Right.
I wasn't there. I was doubling up with Mike and the Muffin Tops.
Yeah, you were doing the camp thing, right?
Yeah, we had the campground with double gigs.
Nice.
Tell me about Lebanon Valley.
So it was really good to see some people I haven't seen in a while. Kind of put the car in the trailer, drove it up there, unloaded it out of the trailer. Put a couple mirrors under it, because I take a lot of pride in the car. And the work that was done to it by everybody. And this is really the first time it's been out since McCacken back in November. It's been I've been jonesing to drive the car, and to be totally honest with you, I haven't put more than 2 miles on it because I just haven't had a couple stretches of days where I could drive it. It's been raining, it's been raining every other day
April
here.
Showers brings May showers.
And we didn't really have any good stretch of weather here in May either. So anyway, I have it at a friend of mine, Ed's house right now, and it's easily accessible. It's not down in New Haven anymore. It's out of that storage facility, which took care of it over the winter. So now it's in Durham. Sleeping in Durham, and it's easily accessible to me anytime I want. I don't have to worry about getting blocked in or anything like that. Eddie told me I can keep it there as long as I want, but as soon as I clean out my garage or my other storage facility, which is actually closer, it'll go there. But it was a good time. Bottom line, at Musclepalooza, I did meet Steve McKeague. That was unbelievable.
I saw the picture of that. He was tooting around.
Right here. Boom. We're going to put it in right here.
Junkyard Finds as the new show.
Yeah, he had a roadkill shirt on, and he was taking pictures. He was taking pictures of my buddy's 69 F85 W31 post that was sitting next to it first, and then he started looking at my car. He goes, "Is this your car?" And he was asking me all about it. They're doing some episode in the future about Rally 350s, and they're going to put in a couple pictures of my car, maybe the F85, and he asked if that was all right, and I said, whatever you want. He goes, do you have any contact information? I gave him my card, and he took a picture of it and took it and whatever. He's a very eccentric guy, but cool. You get what I mean? He's still in that Barrett Jackson mode, even when you talk to him not at Barrett Jackson. Very well-spoken, knows and talks very precise. But we had a really good conversation, probably like 10 or 15 minutes. It was pretty cool. So I'm hoping that he calls me down the road if he gets an Oldsmobile or something on the show, like this Rally 350 segment they're going to do and whatever. But that was a good highlight. And, obviously winning Best Oldsmobile, that was cool. And, going up there and spinning some of the knobbies off those new bias blind tires a little bit. Everybody was razzing me. You gonna do a burnout? You gonna do a burnout?
Didn't make a pass.
I didn't make a pass.
Why didn't you make a pass?
I don't know. I would, with me when I go to those races or anything like that where I'm gonna be doing drag racing, I always want to go over the car in a safety type manner. And I honestly really didn't get a chance to do that yet.
It was road-worthy, show-worthy, parking lot-worthy.
Yeah, I mean,
not
everybody was razzing me, but they understood where I was coming from, and I said, hey, wait until the fall. That's all I'm going to tell you.
I do the same thing with my car.
Yeah, and yours is a drag car,
and it's a
race car. So, you know what I mean?
I spend 3 nights, and I have a routine.
Just
A to B
tighten
to Z,
everything.
I have a routine.
Right.
And I always say that I've done everything in my power to keep myself safe. Don't worry about me. Worry about the guy next to me.
Right.
Who was up till 3 in the morning putting the motor in and found out that his wife is cheating on him with the milkman. That's the guy that's going to kill you.
Yeah, that's, a motor mount bolt comes out or whatever. Something stupid.
So I get it. If that's it.
It's not about how nice the car is and
no,
this
you can't
and that.
wait to beat that thing up. I know.
I want to make a good pass down the track.
Well,
with
one
that thing.
bolt makes a sharp left turn and the car's gone.
Yeah,
So
and
I get
that car took too long a time to put together, and everybody's got their hands in the thing, and I would hate to do that, but wait until the fall.
Yeah, all right, well, that's fine. So let's jump into I can't even.
What are you going to do?
I'm a little slow tonight, so deal with me.
It's all right.
We can go into MECUM if you want.
I think that would be best.
We should. Look at you. You kicked your big belly knocked the microphone.
Yeah, it's getting smaller, dude.
Yeah, well, mine's getting bigger, and yours getting smaller. It's okay. Speaking of so many hands in your car, the good folks at Garner Customs and Restorations, Ken and Alan, always great to have them on here when we can get them. They had lot F173, their 1972 442 W34 speed blue on blue, which no longer sits too high in the front.
Right.
Was up on the block at MECUM Indy. And we had the marketplace, McKeague's Marketplace. I know he hates that, so I'm just going to get it out of the way early. Jimmy McKeague, we got him on the hook for $85,000. You wouldn't put a number on that one because these are your guys,
right?
And the reserve was not met.
Right.
Got stuck at $70,000.
Yeah.
And you were at this event. We're gonna weave in and out of you being an Indy and hanging out with folks and catching up. But why did that car stall?
Earlier in the day, that big Giuliano collection came through, and I think that really sucked the money out of the room. mean, a lot of people are like, yeah, okay, if somebody really wanted that car, they would have waited. But you just never know. It's about timing. It's about where they place it in the auction. You know, it was up to 70. You know, the guy was willing to pay 70, but they just didn't want to work with us on the commission. You know, and that was,
Yeah,
you know, it's for sale now.
Would have killed you guys.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So now the car is 58.
Right. No.
After fees and transporting, and no. Not
so, you know, his bottom line is right around this 70 number. So if anybody wants to step up to buy it, it's at, you know where it actually sits right now?
I have it written right
You
down
already
here.
know.
Our good friend Stefano Bimby.
Yep.
Go online, check out Stefano's Facebook page or Nikki Performance, Nickey.
Right.
The car is up
It's in his
there
showroom
in
at the
Chicago,
new place.
In the showroom.
Yeah, in the new place.
In the new building.
Yeah.
I saw that on Facebook this week. And there's a nice price tag on there. But obviously, Ken and Alan and the guys down at Garner, they're willing to work with everyone because now you don't have the fees on the front and back. So there's a little bit of movement.
Right. And it's got to stay like low for like 21 days. You know, if somebody came up to Stefano now and wanted to buy it, he's really not supposed to sell it under the terms of MECUM. Yeah, they lock it up. They lock it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They lock it. So that's, you know, you have to honor that. They're good.
Got you.
They're
so
good.
Hold it for $1 for a month.
Yep.
And then I'll buy it in July.
Yeah, that's how it's going to work.
Yeah.
So
what was the, you know, was there a crowd around it? Was there some energy in the room?
there was a lot of
digging
people
the
asking
car?
about it. There was a lot of people liking the
now,
car.
They didn't come up for the trip. You were just kind of there with your hands on the car all weekend. Or were they
Alan
there?
Alan was there.
Oh, Alan was there.
Me and Alan.
I didn't see it on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. Me and Alan were there. Ken couldn't make it, unfortunately, but he had a good reason. His daughter was graduating that Saturday, so we didn't want to have something go wrong on Friday and him not make it back to Florida. So we kind of told him to stay home, bow out. We got this.
Do the dad thing.
We got this.
Yeah.
So anyway, congratulations to his daughter, Kayla. And
I noticed the
what
shirt
else?
you're wearing today. You're totally
Yeah, you
fine.
like that?
So if we were filming live tonight, you notice Ken and Alan. He is sporting your colors tonight.
Yes, I am.
He's got the
GarnerCars.com.
GarnerCars.com.
Yeah,
polo
it's
shirt.
nice.
And,
It actually fits me now.
And you know, because I'm the guy that does all the plugs and the editing and the radio and the rocket radio here. I don't have one of those shirts
Oh,
yet. Just
boy.
saying.
Yep.
Just saying. So,
There's one on the way.
yeah, I'm sure there is.
Checks in the mail, too.
Extra large. In black. Thank you. So check that one out. Nikki Performance, Nickey, GarnerCars.com. That car is gorgeous.
Yep.
Blue on blue.
Check.
What are you doing? Check because I'm going down
Yeah.
like my
Well,
own-
I have my list.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to save the big one.
Yeah, well.
The black and white 4
Yeah.
speed for last.
Okay. All right.
But I won't say there's drama because there's never any drama. And my
Right.
nose is getting stuffy, so if I don't sound like me, don't worry about me.
And you're going to get the deeper voice.
Don't worry about it.
Have some Vicks.
Also on Friday was, my wife. She rubs the Vicks on my chest.
All right. We don't need to know
not
your
there,
tricks.
you
We don't know
dummy,
your
I'm a freak.
tricks.
Lot F189 on Friday. I missed this one on the live stream. The 1970 442 W34 speed blue on black. The former Jim Stolman car.
Right.
Out of Hawaii, Honolulu.
Right.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I had Steve on the hook for $115,000. Jimmy McKeague down at 95. And there was some weird auction block stuff going on for this one, you told me. And it eventually sold for $122,000.
Yeah, 120.
500.
Yeah, 123. Yeah, 122.5. I think was the
122.5.
hammer. Was the hammer price?
It was the hammer price. And again, go back to episode. What was the last episode? Go back to episode 15.
We talked about
and
it.
hear the whole story about the Jim Stolman Hawaii car. The story and the backstory on this car was
pretty cool.
Crazy.
Pretty cool.
Aloha Motors in Honolulu, the Navy and police in Pearl Harbor, and Mancini Restoration in Rhode Island, and this and that. The other thing, MECUM had this one down estimated at 135. Again, it sold for 122.5.
Yep.
And one thing that you did say in episode 15 was there was something in your brain, and we tipped on this when we opened up, was that you couldn't remember. There was something about this car you couldn't remember.
Right.
And it went bing bong in your head today.
Right.
That you had a little observation.
Well,
is that something you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, I'll just mention it. But
Okay.
every car that I document, whether it's for somebody or it's for my own reference, the first thing I do when I walk up to the car is take a picture of the VIN number and the call tag, and then I work the motor, and, I get all the numbers. So I took a picture and whatever, and for some reason I was looking at it later, and I noticed on the call tag that one of the integers was wrong as it's describing the body. So you got ST70, that's for 70.
Little tech
and you
talk
got
inside the
right, a little
recap
bit,
right now.
a little
Let's do
bit
it.
within. So you have 344, that designates 442. And then the last two digits of that should be the body designation, body style. So this particular
Holiday
car,
coupe, post
yeah,
coupe,
exactly. So 344 is 442. Okay, then it should be a 87, which is the hardtop coupe, non-post hardtop. This says 07. LAN 374.
So hold on. So the
664.
0 should be a what?
8.
Should be an 8
Yeah.
to match what the car is and
Right.
what the paperwork says.
Right. 87. 87 is
It says
a
07.
Yeah. And to me, it looks very sharp, meaning it doesn't look old. This.
Okay. So without you saying it, I'll say it. It's a remanufactured tag.
It could be.
Could
because, is. Yeah.
So, okay, so it should be
It's-
an 8, but it's in a 0.
The numbers on this are very, very sharp.
That's
They're not
right.
rounded.
The 0,
you know.
what would the 0, does the 0 mean anything even though it's wrong? Does
No.
The 0 means something else.
No. It
So
can
it's
only
a
be
total misprint.
right. It can only be an 87, which is hardtop, a 77, which is a post, and then a 67, which is convertible.
And this is 07.
Yeah, which that might be something that Oldsmobile never made.
Oh, okay.
So there is no other answer, but
we'll go back. We're
Right.
not. You're not discrediting the car. The car is
the car
what
is
it
a W30. It's got the broadcast card. The numbers on here do match the call tag. The last 6 digits, they match.
Did anyone else pick up on this? Did you whisper and chatter this around? Nothing.
No, I don't do that.
Just this forward. Did you get to meet the new owners?
No, I saw them, but I never met them.
So you don't know who it is. It's
No.
not like you could bring it to their attention. Hey, if you're gonna, reproduce that tag, you might want to fix this.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know how it got changed, but I think my observations are telling me that it's a reproduction call tag. And now I'll leave it at that. The rest of the cars.
So it's not shady.
No.
If someone just reproduced it because
Yeah.
it was gone.
Whatever.
All the paperwork,
Maybe it got damaged.
all the other stampings of the car, everything
Right.
is what it is. The car is what it is.
Oh, it's absolutely a
And
W30
that's
4
just
speed.
an oversight
Yeah.
in someone restoring the car.
Yeah, just don't know what it is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So do you think that would have been a Mancini thing that they looked over? Do you think it's earlier than that?
I think it's way earlier than
You
that.
do?
Yeah.
This might be from the hanging from the tree story or
Yeah,
something.
who the hell knows? I don't know.
Wow.
Don't know. But
All
I
right.
remember saying
Well,
to you.
you did.
Remember I
You did.
did?
We'll
I
put
said,
it out there.
I just remember hearing
Shoot Steve
something.
an email if you know any of the history from episode 15.
Yeah.
And Jim Stolman telling about this car into the 70s and 80s and the 90s.
Right.
There is a period in there where the car was flip-flopped,
Yeah.
wrecked, put together this.
Right.
Shoot Steve an email. Give me the email.
cas-am performance at sbcglobal.net.
That's right. So if you know anything more about this
Yeah.
history, or Jim, I know you're always listening, Jim
Yeah.
Stolman, maybe, there's something out there like, oh my God, I totally remember that.
Yeah.
Well, whatever, let's try to fill in that blank and
Yep.
figure it out. But
All right.
aside
Check.
from that,
Check.
122 and a half,
Not bad.
not bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
I think
If we
the
had
quality of the restoration should have brought more than that.
Okay.
Because Mancini's work is really good. The paint job was laser straight. The only thing that I could make a comment on constructively is that the paint stripes, the W30 side stripes and stuff, they weren't like, some guys, they do the blue and then they do the white and then they wet sand the white and then they wet sand the blue and then they put clear over that. That wasn't the case here.
it wasn't as bad
They were
as
sharp.
the yellow car we were looking at.
Yeah, but they were sharp. They were very sharp edges on those
They weren't knocked
white
out.
stripe.
I
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's if I can make any constructive
So
criticism.
if that was at McCacken, would that have been a point?
Possibly.
Okay. So that's something to think about.
Possibly.
Because this is why the next time we get Jimmy McKeague on, We've talked about it since last season.
I don't want to bother him. He's on vacation.
We need to do a judging episode.
Yeah,
top to
we'll
bottom.
do it. We'll do it.
Going
We're going to
through
do it.
Everything from season 1 and
We're
all
gonna
the
do
season 2s.
And the thing is, I'm going to really have to back off being part of the in-depth judging scheme, I think, at McCacken in the future because there's just too many cars I'm involved with. How can I walk up to a car and try to help judge it when it might have been something that went through Garner or a car I helped
I get that.
do? You get what
but
I'm
if
saying?
The people cannot separate themselves and respect your authority, knowledge, and expertise.
Yeah, but that's why they call upon me when they have an issue.
Right. You're the
There's
great
enough-
adjudicator.
Yeah.
But why can't these people that cause the stir and cause drama, if you're involved in this car, oh, Steve's name was in that car, he shouldn't be judging that car.
Yeah.
Well, we know you're going to be impartial. I know you. I know you
Right.
as a person, as a good human being.
Right.
That you are going to put your ties, your investments, your influence, your
Right.
hands on this car, whatnot. It doesn't matter. But folks still want something to bitch about.
Yeah.
And they're going to talk,
And
well, that's
it's-
because Steve's hands were in that car.
Yeah, you're always going to get that, whatever, and I've heard that
It
before.
even happens
but-
at the local
Yeah,
cruises.
it
Why does that guy get
Yeah.
picked? He's part
Yeah.
of the club.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Like, let's say, obviously I'm going to be going to the New England Oldsmobile Club show, which I'll give a plug right now, is, let's see, I got the new flyer, September 15th, 2019.
That's the
at
show I used to DJ all the time.
Southington Drive-In.
That's right. This is the second year at their new location.
Yeah, second or third.
Yeah, because I
Something like
DJ'd that show, I
Yep.
believe, for like 6
Great show,
years.
Oldsmobile only. This is a
NEOC, check them out on Facebook.
Yes.
NEOC, New England Oldsmobile
Yep.
Club.
Got a Facebook page, too.
Yes, check them out on
Yeah.
Facebook.
So anyway, what the heck was I talking about?
About you're gonna do some judging at the
Yeah,
NEOC show.
so I'm gonna my car's gonna be in it. You know what I mean? So if I win anything, people may say, "Oh, wow, it's a
But
New
you're not
England
judging your
Oldsmobile."
own class,
I'm
so it
not.
doesn't matter.
No.
If the car is better than the car next to it,
Right.
in that kind of environment, what does it matter?
Yeah.
You just burped.
I got you.
It's all right.
It's all right.
We need to do the judging special.
Yeah, we absolutely do.
We really need to do the judging special.
Absolutely. So I will still be a senior consultant at McCacken, I think,
like that.
forever. Because I don't think Bob Ashton will let me go anywhere else.
Yeah, well, that's
He's a
another
great guy.
guest that we need to get on.
Yeah,
here
we'll
one
get
day.
him on. Don't worry, I talked to him. He's ready to rock whenever we're ready.
We'll have
so.
to do it when they're ready
Yeah.
and they got the
Yeah,
docket. I won't call it the
yeah.
docket, but the feature and the presentation and all the stuff locked down.
Yeah.
And they're in the home stretch
Yep.
for McCacken 2019. We'll get them on here. We'll do
Yeah.
some promotion and plug
Yeah,
shows.
absolutely.
There you go.
And he was heavily involved in the Giuliano collection.
I missed it again. Busy weekend.
Now
so I
back to
didn't get see it.
McCacken.
But
back to MECUM.
I'm
Sorry.
going to go back to MECUM, and I need to watch the Steve Giuliano collection.
You do, because-
I read about that stuff forever. I
Yep.
know the story of Steve.
Yep.
And his health issues and everything.
Yeah.
And his collection and
Unbelievable collection, dude.
the rapid transit cars. Did they all sell together? Did
Separately.
oh, they did. So they're
Yeah.
going to get broken up.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that. It might have been one guy bought them all, but I can tell you that the guy that bought the mod top for $400,000.
Wow.
He bought that mod top. What, Dart Barracuda? What was that thing?
The mod top would have been the Barracuda.
Yeah, with a mod top interior.
Yep.
Like low
Well, it wouldn't have
mileage.
been a mod top interior. It would have mod top.
It
was
had
the
mod.
final top.
It had mod top interior,
But
dude.
they
I
don't
just.
call it mod top.
Yeah, okay.
I got to get Ralph Barbagallo.
Yeah, well, he's the rapid transit guru.
That's right. Ralph Rapid Transit. Check him out on Facebook. He's got a bunch of
Guru,
events coming
guru.
up. He's our Mopar guy.
Yeah,
we, gotta get him
we
on
might
here
have
one
to
day,
get
too.
him on, but I gotta.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna do nothing until I go to his cruise
Who's
night
that?
on a
That's
Thursday.
Like, oh, I just rocked myself.
Yeah, that's
like
good.
the Rocket Radio hotline.
What is that?
reminders right there.
Whoa, what
We
the
gotta
heck
put
is
on
that,
mute.
dude?
Is that people trying to get us? Oh, we may
Yeah.
have guests tonight. Okay,
No.
it's all good.
right.
Moving
Very
on.
good.
I'm just typing while we're
All
talking.
right, all right.
The,
So-
yeah, go ahead.
So the Giuliano collection was unbelievable, and like I said, Bob Ashton had a big hand in kind of guiding them to what to guesstimately charge and put it up and do this and do that, and he was just ecstatic on some of the prices that went for what they did. I think one of the cutaway 1970 Hemi engines that was like on a display stand from the 70s, that went like for over $200,000. Yeah, and then the 440 went for like 140, 120. The same guy bought all the 3 cutaway motors and the mod top.
Nice.
So he spent just under $1 million for all that.
I'm sure all that stuff will end up in One of the big publications us Mopar guys read is the Mopar Collector's Guide, great
Yeah.
magazine. Rob Wolf down in Louisiana is the editor for that one. I'm sure that whole story will make it into an episode.
Yeah,
they covered that for 10 years.
Yeah, that
So
was...
it's all going to go back in there, and I hope they do. And I don't think Rob listens to the show. I met Rob with Emilio years and years ago. They were following the Duster around when the Mopar Nationals were in Jersey all those years.
Right.
So we met him. I have his email. I haven't talked to him in many, many years.
Right.
And if anyone out there, Ralph, if you're listening and you got contacts with Rob, let's get him on because I want to hear some stories. If he knows anything about the Giuliano collection, we will talk Mopar on Rocket Radio if that can happen. So, Ralph, make that happen and we'll get you on too.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, so there you go. And the last car of the night.
Yeah, well, there's a couple.
No. Well, the last
There's one in between.
We'll get into what you saw. The big one.
Well, you want to go into that yet? We got one in between. All right. Going on. All right. Okay.
Saturday was lot S111. 1970 442 W30 black, white, 4-speed. Now, when we were talking about this one, they had this one estimated at $185,000. Frame off restoration out of California. Rocket Report on this car. Jimmy had this one down at 160. You didn't put anyone on this one because of the Rocket Report, and you're tied to this one.
Right.
I saw this one on TV, and as soon as the hammer came down, my phone was blown up by you. Did you see it? Holy crap! Oh my God!
I know.
205
Hammer.
$205,000. 1974 W30 black and white 4-speed.
Unbelievable.
205. So seeing that car again, because you haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah. It was.
We had a long discussion about this.
Yep.
And we tiptoed around a couple things.
Right.
And there was some creative editing, I will say that.
Right.
But we got the really good message across that this car was done phenomenally.
Right.
A phenomenal restoration.
Absolutely.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely.
One of the best examples
in the country.
Yeah.
And without a doubt.
Price
without
really
a doubt. Yeah.
And
the gentleman that bought it said that. And I met him on the phone. I met him after. He called me like 3 days after.
Oh, so he was okay. So it wasn't a phone bidder. He was there.
No, he was there.
Okay.
So he's a curator of a couple collections, and now he's looking for a 71. He's looking for a 72. He's looking for a convertible 70. So, yeah, that was quite the honor of being associated with that car. You know, pretty much one of my first consult jobs.
Yeah, and I saw you on stage during this one.
Yeah. I was standing right next to the owner.
I think I sent you a snapshot. I'm like, there he is, right there. Walk across the street.
Yeah, it was great. I drove it up on stage, which you didn't see on.
Part.
You didn't see it on TV.
Okay.
Because by the
time
I
was watching the stream, so
yeah, you won't see it because I drove it up. I got out, and that's when they started on the car. Picture wise, videotape wise. So, but no, that was quite the day.
You're like out of words right now.
Yeah, I am.
Tired, beat up.
I know.
And I'm still carrying Rocket Radio.
Just looking, I gotta look through my notes to make sure.
I don't care about your notes.
Jesus.
So go. Oh my Lord, am I gonna have to edit all this? Do you even remember us talking about this car?
Which one?
Well, okay. So one thing was the possibility that the W27 was added to that.
It was.
Okay.
It
so
absolutely was added. It absolutely was added. It was switched out earlier in its life.
Okay. So was it a W27 car?
No.
So he was added to.
Yeah.
Okay. Still 205.
Not bad.
Okay. Did it have the head covers on it still?
Yeah. Headrest covers. Yeah.
Headrest covers.
Yeah, the new owner. I already talked to the new owner about that.
Get that done.
Yeah.
I'm sick of getting my balls broken.
Yeah, it's getting done. I'm going. It's in Oklahoma.
So that's where it's going.
Yeah, so I'm going to go out there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. So what else did you see there? Since I wasn't there.
All right. So we talked.
MECUM Scoop. You guys get there. Who else you hang out? We know you're with Alan.
Yep.
And what else? Let's go into MECUM.
Couple of my heavy hitters were there, collectors, and. They ended up buying a couple cars that we talked about. That '85 pace car, Calais, for $45,000.
Yeah, I remember.
Yep.
And Jimmy's like, I think it's got an extra zero to it.
No, $45,000.
Did it sell?
Yeah.
It sold at $45,000.
Yeah.
For the Back to the Future Biff car. $45,000.
Yeah. It's in the collection.
Wow. Whose collection?
It's in the collection.
Whose
That's all I'm going to say. The one down south.
Your buddy down south bought that car?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, got that car.
Oh.
So, and there was, we'll flip back and forth here real quick. The yellow, I know, forgive me, the Helen
cuckoo
Keller,
stripe car?
yeah, the cuckoo stripe car, we'll call it that.
Yep.
Sebring yellow. I met the owner. He's owned that car for 30 years, has just maintained it. It had a bunch of chrome on it, like air cleaner was chrome, the top of the radiator support, the radiator top plate, all the alternator, all the brackets holding everything, the pulleys, the lower sway bars, all that. It was all chrome. It was pretty cool. That car was totally 100% numbers matching with paperwork you couldn't imagine.
Yeah, that was
unbelievable.
T206,
right.
7442 W30.
Now, my point is,
original broadcast car, protective plate, matching numbers, everything correct.
Right.
You had mentioned that one was going to go for 55. Jimmy was on the hook for 50. What did that one sell for?
It pushed at 70.
Pushed at 70.
He
They
didn't sell
estimated that one at 100.
Yeah,
so it
too
didn't
much.
sell.
Too much for the quality because it was an older car. But that thing had gobs of paperwork, and you would think by reading that, you should be able to read the ad and know the what's the word I'm looking for?
Pedigree?
No, just how much paperwork it really has with it. Rock solid.
No, the
no,
car's legit.
It's a legit W30, but it had the AB cards, which are
don't even know
different
what that
broadcast.
is.
They're different broadcast cards. They're more detailed.
Oh.
So, and it had the protective plate, and it had this, and it had that. It had the original sales order, all that stuff. So, when you read those ads, you really don't get the gist of how serious. Again, I'm out of this word. I don't know what the hell it is, but you should be able to read that article and know how serious of a nice matching car it is. Right. And they just seem very vague when they do it. That's all I'm saying. I guess,
the
right?
auctioneers.
Yeah, not the auctioneer, but that paragraph. That paragraph should have a little bit more detail.
Yeah.
Not that it has wall-to-wall carpeting or anything like that.
No,
Who cares
I
about
get
that? You know what I mean?
Was the quality of the outside appearance of the car a detractor?
A little bit, because of those stripes were wrong. A lot of people noticed those stripes were wrong.
And said, if the stripes are like that, what else?
Yeah, what else is wrong with this thing?
But
oh my
it
God!
went the other way is what you're saying. Is that it had all
yeah,
the stuff.
that car
where
was killer.
If that stripe was not cuckoo, and you took it for face value of the paperwork and the notebook and everything, like this,
Right.
this is serious.
Yeah,
get past that stripe. It can
be
fixed.
It's a serious car, but for 70. We were in the ballpark at 50 or 60.
It's okay. So
even numbers matching with paperwork and all that.
It's going home wherever it came from.
Yeah, he's going to take it back and he's going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I talked to him for a while.
Really?
Really nice guy.
All right. Well,
Really
there was another one that we talked about.
Yep.
Maybe this one is on your lot. S242 on Saturday. 7442 W30 maroon black white stripe 4-speed.
Yeah, I don't even know what that sold for.
That was the one.
That's
sold
been
from
on
Barrett Jackson.
Yeah, and that's been at a lot of MECUMs.
Right.
What did it sell for?
That's why I
what did it
that's
go
the
up
one
to?
that's bounced around.
Yeah, do we know what it went to this time?
I don't. I missed that one too.
I didn't even watch it.
So
it was very late Saturday.
Because that one has been at 5 auctions.
Yeah, at the minimum.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a real W30. Don't get me wrong. It is.
It's
beautiful,
been in a lot
but
of
it's
auctions.
been around.
The other one, if you remember, I don't know. Did you see the one that I liked? Was the S35, the Cutlass Pace car? Did you the Dale Smith car?
Yeah.
I want to hear the story of this.
I think it is, but that's also in the collection now.
It's down south.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So
yeah, that car sold for $37,000. You couldn't pass it up for that.
37,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
really?
37.
Well, it was a no reserve.
Yeah.
Parade car assigned to Dale Smith.
Yeah.
White black convertible.
Yep. It was a cool car.
We talked about that in,
for 37.
in
You
episode
couldn't
15.
pass it.
We put up some pictures of that.
Yeah.
And even Steve brought up to my attention that the stripe pattern is different on the Pace car. They go a
goes
little
up
bit
the
deeper in
trunk.
the trunk lip and into the rear window and whatnot. Gorgeous car. Check out the pictures in episode 15 of that. That was the Pace car.
Yeah, so that's another one.
I can't wait for you to get down south because I want to see some pictures of that car.
Oh, yeah.
But how deep did they tie it to Dale? Did they have anything?
They had a little bit, not too deep, but he was like,
was
you know
he just
what?
the assigned driver to the car?
Yeah,
was
basically.
it commissioned to him? Did he own it?
He didn't know ownership. It just
like you're
basically
driving car number 3 today.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
basically it at the Indianapolis race.
Okay.
1970.
So it's not really a Dale Smith thing. His ass was just in the car that day.
Right, which Dale Smith had a lot to do with the Oldsmobile performance cars.
Yeah. And do you have a question for Dale Smith? Or
I still don't.
Okay, moving on.
I like to ask him if he really drove the car.
All right. What color's the hoop? And how fast did you drive?
Oh, jeez.
All right, so what else did you see? Those are the ones that we wrote down. Then
Yeah.
there's got to be a couple more that you saw.
Well, there was a couple non-car related auction sale.
Someone was talking about that the automobilia that was for sale there was the price was, aside from the cutaway stuff you're talking about, the Giuliano collection.
But the Giuliano collection memorabilia went for triple to quadruple what they expected.
What
it
else
to go.
did you see? Some good stuff. Some like bicycles I heard were going crazy.
Yeah, nuts.
One of my whiff's cousin, who's a big restoration guy of like the Schwinn Stingray,
Yeah.
3 speeds, that there were some of the bike collections there that were going for
Crazy,
$30,000, $40,000, $50,000.
Yeah, it was nuts. I didn't see any of that, unfortunately. But I did catch this and see it go physically. It was a 1940 Crocker, big tank, big twin motorcycle.
What the hell is a Crocker?
I have no idea. It looks like a Harley.
Okay.
And here's what it looks like.
So it looks like one of the full dress.
Yeah, here's the picture from the auction. We'll have you put this picture in there.
Okay,
Boom. Nice, black, cool piece. $500,000, dude.
For a motorcycle.
Yeah. I don't know how many they made. I really don't know anything about it, but I just kind of caught that, and I wanted to bring that out and talk about it quick like we did. So,
did you see it or did you just see it?
I saw it. No, I saw it, man. That thing was unbelievable. Looked like a Harley. Looked like a Harley. An early Harley.
But okay, well, I'm not in the motorcycle world, but for anything vehicular to go for $500,000,
it's a lot of money.
You think about that.
It's got to be a rare piece.
There's Hemi cars that don't go for that.
No.
There's obviously you're excited about $200,000 for a W30. It's $500,000 for a motorcycle. So this must be something really, really
crazy,
exclusive. And if we got any motorcycle folks out there,
yeah, I'm sure we do.
Shoot Steve an email at
cas-am performance@sbcglobal.net.
And if you want to tell us a story about the
Yeah,
Crocker,
if you
send
don't
Steve
know,
an email, or maybe we'll get you on because I don't know what the hell
Have
it
you
is.
ever
Let's
owned
get it.
one? You know, what's the deal with that motorcycle? And then that Saturday, was it Saturday morning? No, Friday morning. Anyway, a friend of ours was going to be attending Indy. And he called me up and he said, "You want to take a field trip Friday morning?" So I'm like, "Yeah, well, where are we going to go?"
Considering that on Friday, the Garner car is
going
across the
off,
state
right?
on
And I'm
Friday.
like, I can't get botched up. He goes, "Well, this is the only day we can go."
Oh, boy.
So he goes, do you know who Don Schumacher is?
You guys went to Brownsburg?
Yeah.
I went to Brownsburg years and years ago. I went to the 49th U.S. Nationals with a friend of mine, Angelo Scalfaro.
Yeah,
We went back
Angelo,
there to
yeah,
Indy.
nice,
We drove out there with his
nice.
friend Tucson Todd.
Nice.
First time I've ever been to Indy. And, yeah, the Force's camp is out there.
We drove by Force's
everything, all
camp.
that. You went to, like, the meet and greet at Schumacher in the garage or anything?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, you suck.
There's only one problem.
Uh-oh.
They were racing in Virginia that
Ah.
weekend. But anyway, we hooked up. We actually went with a customer of ours from Gardner, which what do we call that? The gold door jam. What do we call that? What do we call that car? We call that the car with the medallion, the gold medallion car.
Oh, yeah.
The W30. That's done.
Okay.
That's all done. We finished that car.
Oh, the medallion car. Yeah,
So
keep
we
talking.
hooked
I'll
up
find
with
that.
Dave, the owner of that,
Yep.
and he said, "I have a friend that knows Schumacher. He's got to go over there and pick up a block." I'm like, "All right."
Go where?
To Schumacher.
Oh.
I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Nah, it's one that they cut away, and it's road art, man cave stuff." I'm like, "All right, cool." So anyway, we go. I meet this guy. So I find out the guy that knows Dave, he's the owner of Diamond Pistons.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome.
So that was a treat. Anyway, great guy. I don't want to mention his name, but I
he's
will.
a great guy.
Yeah,
Sure.
owner of Diamond Pistons.
That's
so
awesome.
we go in, and I got pictures. I can put a picture up here. Here's the front room with all the Wallies sitting in there. Unbelievable. It's like, you're Wally Central. Which one do you want to pick out? I was looking at them. There was a couple from Englishtown, Maple Grove. I was looking for some local ones. But anyway. And
Where they
So
have a couple of the bodies, the backup transport, everything.
yeah, they had a
there.
Demon sitting in there. They had a motor on an engine stand, top fuel motor and stuff. So the secretary, we're here, blah, blah, blah. I'm here to see the guy in the engine shop. He's got a block for me. Okay. And then somebody comes out that he knew, and he gave us a tour of the shop.
Now, if anyone out there in Rocket Radio Land has never been out to Indy, and where these guys have their headquarters, and you see buildings or stuff around where you live, like maybe the new construction of Amazon or a UPS facility or something.
Or a Walmart.
Or a super Walmart center. You have never experienced the size of these corporate headquarters in Indy. I mean, these are like 2 million square foot buildings.
Yeah, this was like...
And O'Reilly headquarters, if I remember, is right next door.
Yeah,
Schumacher Battery,
yeah.
Schumacher Racing,
right,
Force,
it's all there.
Everything is all on the same road.
Tasca had a place out
Everybody
there.
is right there.
So anyway, just to give you a kind of idea, I think it was like, I hate to dwell on this, but this is so fascinating to me because I've always been into drag racing and never really had the opportunity to do and tour any of this kind of stuff. But anyway, that building, I think he said it was like 150,000 square feet.
They're ridiculous.
And the ceilings are like wicked tall.
They're 40-foot ceilings.
Okay, so 40-foot ceilings, and the width of the building is wide enough to put a full tractor trailer in with the box behind it. Because what they do is they pull the whole rig in, they unload the car, and they have still enough room in the front and the back to do whatever they got to do. So they simulate the pit. It's pretty wild. But the only thing was, none of them were there. And all the spots where the trucks and tractor trailers go, all the employee cars were there. So I probably walked right by Leah Pritchett's car. I didn't even know which one it was.
They all parked there before they loaded out and headed down to Virginia.
Exactly. Antron Brown lives local. Leah lives local.
Yeah, Sarge. They all live right down the street.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, this gentleman worked in the chassis department, and he went through everything, dude. Yeah, I'm getting excited. Showing the chassis jigs, and that's Leah's front end over here. This is Antron's mid frame. When they put stuff, you have the tubes here, Jay, and I know the audience can't see this, but when they put the frame together, they cut it like on an angle, and then the bigger tubes out like this, and this is inside, and it's welded together on an angle, so they can slip. It's all slip tube together. It's pretty wild. So they showed us all that. Then we went into a room just for the heads. They do the machining on the heads, and I have a picture of them on a rack, but I'm sorry, but I just can't show that.
You probably can't.
I asked him if I could take pictures. Every picture I took, I asked. He goes, yeah, whatever you want to take. Dude, there had to be a dozen on each shelf. There was 2 shelves, a dozen, just all lined up with paperwork. All top fuel, yeah. All top fuel. And then was one in the corner, and I'm going to show a picture of this, where this corner of it is gone. Like, gone.
We can put that picture up?
Yeah, we're putting that picture up.
All right, here.
Yeah, here it
Holy
is. Boom.
crap.
Dude, look at that. Gone.
Boom.
All right.
That's what nitro does.
Oh, my God. It didn't burn it. It just broke it.
No,
Something broke in the
pressure
cylinder and just broke.
poof.
Oh, my God. Anyway.
Yeah.
So then we walked into
Can't
another
believe the amount
room.
of aluminum that are in
Yeah.
these things. It's
I have a picture of engine blocks before they go into CNC machines. They're blocks of aluminum like this.
I've heard this story
Square
before.
blocks.
It's like a 400-pound of like
Yeah.
70, 62.
Yeah, I forget what the
whatever
aluminum alloy
Just a
is.
square cube.
There was a stack of 8 of them. Unbelievable, man. And just seeing this stuff freaks me out. So as we're walking, we walk into this room, and the room it looks like yeah, oh my God. You hear all these CNC machines, 23 of them. CNC machines,
Just
whether they're doing
heads,
blocks,
intakes.
heads, whatever. So the room, I can't even describe how big it is. I'm just trying to.
room.
No, the room where all these CNCs are.
Oh, wow. Okay.
40, yeah.
Okay.
It's a machine room with CNCs everywhere.
We should be videotaping.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then we go into the block repair room where they have blocks they're repairing. He had to have 20 blocks in there. The window's gone. He's doing line honing stuff, putting metal in, welding.
I'm
I'm
watching.
watching. Now we're at this
all right.
section, and it's like you know,
You
10:30,
you've
11
been there
o'clock,
for
I'm
a
like,
while.
yeah, we gotta
hustle.
We gotta hustle.
We got a boogie.
Yep. So we left there. We went. I walked by a brand new 2019 body. Boom, here it is. I'm going to show you that picture too. All right. Then there's a top body of Selzy's car sitting up on the wall. Took a picture of that. That's pretty. Oh, he was great, man. He was great. So then we go into this big room, and here's where I was talking about, where all the tractor trailers, full tractor trailers, line up, and none of them were there. There was one way at the end. I don't remember who it was.
They fit 8 teams under the roof of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 and
Plenty of
4
room.
and top fuel.
Plenty of room.
853
Dude,
foot box,
they had
tractor trailer
they had
up inside.
Yes, they had a dyno room. They had a blower dyno room. All right. Then we walk all the way down to the end, and he goes, the block is down there. So now I'm looking, and I see barrels full of pistons, old pistons. I see big 4x4 boxes of scrap, and I look in, and there's the block. He goes, yep, that's the block. All right, we got to dig it out. And way in the corner, what do you think was sitting in the corner of that? A head. So what do?
Can I get that?
Can I take that head? Is it okay? Sure.
No.
Yes, I got a head.
No. Do you have a top fuel?
Yeah, here's me holding it. Here it is, me holding it right here, bro.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't even blown up. I don't know why it was in there, but this thing is unbelievable mammoth. And honestly, he shipped it to me like 2 days after, and I had it shipped to Emilio's shop, so I haven't even seen it yet.
Did you?
I told him to open it. He looked at it. He was
okay.
freaking out. He's, oh my God, the valves are like, they're huge, dude.
And they didn't get any of it, like Sharpie it or autograph it for the hell.
No, I didn't even want. Nobody was there to autograph it.
Can you get someone?
No, I didn't care. I didn't care.
Do you even know who it came off? It's
No.
just a Schumacher head.
Yeah. Nope. Don't even know. Don't even care. Don't even care. So we got the block and we got the head. That was awesome.
I was like, if anyone's been to the old NHRA races, and even when you were a kid, you would be like, oh, can I get a part? Can I get a blown piston? Can I get a tire? And you see, 20 years ago, we see like younger versions of us with their super young kids.
Right.
And they're wheeling blown
tires
and
belts.
I'm like,
yeah.
must suck to have to walk around with that all day. But now we're at this age, we're like, oh my God, give me, I want it. I'm running in the garage.
And you know what else was in there? Was a Zoomy header. I should have grabbed that too.
Oh, that would have been cool as hell.
But anyway, I didn't want to be greedy. That was cool. It was just, as you could see my enthusiasm. It's like Oldsmobiles, man. It was just like, awesome. Oh my God. The icing on the cake would have been Leah being there. And to be able to meet her.
I'm quiet about this.
Yeah. You rolled your eyes.
I totally did. You've been down for Leah since she was coming up in like top alcohol.
Yeah, I Blue Hills or something. Blue Hills, wasn't it? Remember it was the red hat?
Doing pro mod.
Yeah.
I remember them. Oh.
Yeah. Anyway. So, but it was cool. It was cool. I asked the guy what office is hers. He showed me her office.
At that point, they kicked you out. Take your motor.
All right, get the hell out of
creepy.
here. All right, and we got one more picture to put. This is me standing in front of the place. DSR, baby.
Huge.
Unbelievable. Sorry to get sidetracked on drag racing, but that's my second passion.
We haven't talked drag racing in a long time.
Oh, my God. That was unbelievable, dude. That was the icing on the cake. That was just another notch.
So you get back, you drive all the way back, you get to the fairgrounds.
It was only like a 20-minute ride.
That's it. No, I've been around Indy. I've been around Brownsburg. It's awesome. And,
cool.
I wish, like I had said to you, that you took the chance, but you probably couldn't because it was too close to Indy 500 weekend, where you couldn't probably get into the petty experience, go around Indy.
Yeah, no, they had too much going on. If I wanted to go to qualifying, I would have had it done on Saturday, but Ken Zandy's car was going, that black car on Saturday.
Next time you're out in Indy, you got to do the petty experience. It's unbelievable. But whatever.
Can't wait.
What else? What else to do in Indy? I have a small tech talk tonight, but we may pass on it. We haven't done the burnout box in a long time.
I got some other things.
Tonight
I wanted
might be a short episode. Who knows? But we have not hit stop yet. So this may be a run through in one shot.
Yeah, it is. Run it.
What else do you see? Tell me more, Indy.
That was really it. That's pretty much everything.
You got too much on your pad tonight.
I know, but
scared.
this is all the projects of Garner. I just wanted to touch upon a couple
Let's
of
do
those
it.
if I could.
Here we go.
And some NOS
We're
parts
gonna
that
call
sold on
this
eBay.
The
Garner Wrap Up.
The Garner Wrap Up. All right, the Garner Wrap Up.
The Garner Wrap Up.
Here we go.
Not that it's
Here's
just
the
the
music.
Boom.
Okay.
So we have, what do we got going on? We got a 72-442 convertible that's going to get an engine, transmission, and rear end conversion plus paint.
Now, the
Nice
cars
car.
you're going to be talking about now, this is totally catching me
These
by
are all,
surprise.
these are projects that
These are
Garner
going to
right
be
now.
all on the GarnerCars.com website and on the Facebook, Garner Cars and Restoration.
You'll see them
Garner
start
Brady
coming up. Some of
Formula.
them are already on there, like the Ken Klink car, that 70 Twilight Blue
You've
W30.
mentioned the Klink car a couple times.
That's the one that's going to get unveiled at McCacken this year.
Oh, excellent.
And that should be done sometime in July.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'll be going down there in July to do some final inspections.
Well, at
and
least
then-
we have some stuff for some future episodes.
Yes,
awesome.
we do. We just got a contract to do a 70 Rally 350, which should be a good, nice
What
little
color?
project. That's Sebring yellow. They all were Sebring yellow. The ones with the painted bumpers.
The Rally 350. So, all right, I'm going to do a little movie thing then.
All right.
In two-lane blacktop,
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Was there one in there?
is that's a Rally 350 that's chasing the 55 around the country?
No, that's a 69 442, I think.
Or is it a Judge? Or is it a Judge?
That's a Judge.
It's a Judge.
Now, there's another.
Emilio had a Rally 350.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I know the one. It's got
and
the
that was in a
wing,
movie.
It's got the weird stripe.
Yeah, and it says Rally 350
Yeah,
on the
okay, I know the
quarter.
car. Yep.
Yeah, and we just did one together at his house last year. We had to
Yeah,
put some
because
stripes on
Emilio's
it.
yellow one was Kevin's at one time.
Yes, yes.
Rest in peace, Kevin.
Yes.
And there's a picture of Emilio's yellow one in Mama G's driveway in the center of North Haven.
Absolutely.
I know the car. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So we have one of those. What else we got going on? We just finished the gold medallion car, that 7442 W30 Post Coupe with the white stripes. That's back in Michigan. And we have on commission a 69 442 that we're going to be redoing over, along with the other 70 W30 that we have to do. Silver black stripes that we bought back in January.
So you're going to be helping out the Garner
On all of them.
boys
Yeah, I'm going
with
to be
some
going
consults
for a
heading
long time.
Nice.
Long time.
Nice.
Yep.
At one point, we'll time my Florida business trips.
Yeah,
with
we
you
have.
being
You got to
down
go.
there,
Yep.
and then we'll connect because Bradenton is probably about a 2.5 hour drive from where I have to work out of in
Yep.
Central Florida. I would
Absolutely.
love to meet those guys.
So you had a little tech talk, something like that, but I got 3 things I just wanted to mention.
Hit it,
prices.
man. It's your show. I'm
All right,
just the
so
mastermind.
parts prices recently off eBay. There was a 1970 NOS Cutlass S grill. I don't remember which side, but it sold for $450. Just one side. I think it was driver's side because that's the harder side to get.
See, this is where Jimmy McKeague is going to get mad at me again because I love the name, the McKeague Marketplace.
I know. This is the McKeague Marketplace.
This is the
without
McKeague
him.
Marketplace.
Without Jimmy.
Without Jimmy. Don't forget the W31registry.com.
That's right.
Jimmy McKeague.
Yeah, give him.
There's your plug, buddy.
Yep. He's
All
got.
right. So
He's
in
going to have
honor
some.
of you being a
yes.
little busy tonight.
He had
Stevie's going to carry on the marketplace.
He had a
tonight.
recent acquisition that I'll let him speak about next time.
Okay, cool.
W31 related.
W31registry.com. I gave you. There it is.
Absolutely. So another item that sold, I think last week, front 70L hood chrome NOS, the hockey sticks that are called, $360 a pair. Those usually go for over $500. I don't know why they went so cheap, but that was a good deal for $360. And then the high thing that went was a 1970, the headlight bezels, which is the aluminum pieces that go around the headlights. NOS pair, $1,100 and change. I knew they were going to go that much, and I know who bought them.
It's okay. Well, it's funny that we're doing this little marketplace section.
Yeah.
Because we talked about early on, probably episode 3 or 4 of season 1.
Right.
We were talking about the harmonic balancer.
Oh, the parts prices,
and
sure.
the parts prices then. And it's so funny how far you've come along where you understand this platform now.
Right.
Where it is what it is.
Right.
You're not the one who's pressing by it now.
Right.
Do not feel guilty by telling people what you think this stuff is worth,
Right.
what it's actually selling for.
True.
Because then the folks you mentioned early on, I don't want the folks to get mad at me because I said it's $1,000. Now the price is set. Everyone's going to get mad. I'm not going to be able to buy one anymore. It is what it is.
Right.
The market corrects itself.
Yep.
The market goes cuckoo. The market goes south. If you want it, buy it. If you can't afford it, don't.
Yeah.
There's folks out there. Reach out to Steve. Hit him at the email.
cas-am Performance at sbcglobal.net.
We talked about a bunch of folks and a bunch of parts outlets and
Right.
trailers upon trailers and airplane hangars and all these folks that have these parts that are buried.
Right.
If you don't want to get into the eBay game, the marketplace game on Facebook, whatnot, and you're running into that brick wall, reach out to Steve.
Right.
He knows all these people with these hordes and hordes and airplane hangars of parts and parts and parts.
Right.
Shoot Steve an email.
That's right.
Hit him with the email.
cas-am performance at sbcglobal.net. And I got a text from Jim about a half hour ago.
Oh, Jimmy McKeague?
Yeah, we wanted to have him on, but he's on vacation.
I understand that.
And I got a little, I'm not going to say what it says, but it was like, sorry, man, next time. And I don't want to tell you what's before that, but.
What?
It was like,
come on, say it.
No, I can't.
Come on. Is it a nudie pic?
No, it's not pictures. It's verbiage.
Oh, did he say something bad?
No, he didn't.
Who did?
I can't.
Did he say something like, my wife wants to kill me?
Something close to that, but I can't.
Because I'm on my phone.
Yeah, no way to joining tonight.
Oh, okay. All right. So
sorry, Jim.
There's an F.
Sorry.
There's an F bomb.
But she's right, dude. She's right. You're on vacation.
Well, you know what? No tech talk tonight. No
right.
burnout box.
Well,
what else you got? Because my voice is getting high. You know.
Barrett, quick.
We got
Barrett.
upchucking. Upcoming Barrett Jackson Mohegan. Is that what you want to talk about?
26th to 29th. Quick.
Oh yeah, our Back of the Woods Mohegan Sun.
Yeah.
It's usually. I don't even have the dates. I wasn't prepared for
I
this.
think
Probably
26th,
June
26th to the 29th.
somewhere around
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Mohegan Sun, Uncasville, Connecticut, Barrett Jackson Northeast.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at the docket. I didn't even think about doing a pre-cap of this.
Ha!
But you did.
I did.
What do you got?
So I noticed like a couple weeks ago a 68 442 convertible 4-speed Paul Tuttle.
Oh,
owned
awesome.
the car from American Chopper.
Sure.
So that's going up. I think that's a Saturday car. And then about a week ago, a 70 Cutlass W31. Red, white stripes, automatic came up. So now I got to go.
Of course you got to go.
Now I got to go.
All right, well, I'll look up the dates. I'm not even
We're
going to
go.
The dates
We're going to
'cause
go
I'm gonna
again.
be wrong,
I'm going to get you in. We're
Mohegan
going to do
Sun, Barrett Jackson Northeast.
Right.
Look it up that way. Barrett Jackson Northeast. That's the name of it.
We're going to do a
Mohegan
little.
Sun
We
Casino,
have to do a
Uncasville.
little live from there. If
We're
you're going to
gonna
be
try.
there with
we
me,
did
we
last
got
time
to.
with the Thornton car.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We're going to do probably something on the 31 and the Tuttle car at the same time.
We had some opportunities last time. We still did well.
Right.
It wasn't like, the first time that I went, which
Right.
was over the top.
Right.
Still got some great underground access.
Mm-hmm.
Still met some great folks.
Yeah.
Wheeler Dealers.
Oh,
Mike,
yeah.
And the Demon.
Right.
And the
Demon Brothers.
The Demon and the Viper. We met the Dodge Brothers.
Yep.
And you were hanging out with Goldberg. So the DrJay gift to Gab, even when you don't have the backstage passes, we'll get those photos and meet
I'm
the
telling
people.
you, that's why I talked to Steve Magente so long.
Yeah.
Now he'll see me and he may.
Hey, that's
Hey, how
Steven
you
from,
doing?
Lebanon
You
Valley.
never
How
know.
you doing? And
You never know.
We've been saying that for a season and a half now. Is that
Yep.
you just got to keep whispering in these guys' ear. Put your hands out. Shake your hands. I'm Steve Minore, Rocket Report.
He said
Cassie
he heard.
Performance.
He's heard my name associated with cars.
I'm
So.
sure he has. So what are you looking at your phone for? Is Jimmy writing back to you?
Yeah, he is.
What's he gonna write? Come on. You know what? I'm not even gonna edit this. We're gonna be a little silent. Can you repeat what he said? Jimmy McKeague, W31registry.com. Jimmy McKeague.
That's right.
McKeague's Marketplace in his honor while he's on vacation. And his wife just kicked him in the nuts and said there's no effing way that you could be on the show tonight, but it's okay.
It's all good.
So you know what that means? We're going to close it out right here.
right.
Episode 16.
Already.
Season 2. Rocket Radio, Rocket Report. cas-am Performance, Steve. Hit him with the email.
cas-am performance at sbcglobal.net.
There
We're
you go.
out. We're
Hit
done.
him on Facebook at Stephen Minore, Minore.
Barrett Jackson.
Barrett
Jackson next,
Northeast.
baby.
We're gonna do something drop there.
Yeah.
Big shout out to GarnerCars.com, Garner Customs Restoration.
That's right.
Stefano Bimby, Nikki Performance. Check the website out for the
Duwop
Garner cars that's up
Cruisers,
there.
whatever you want to do.
Duwop Cruisers, Emilio Giano, Superior Auto Body, Frank Palmieri Auto Sales,
Bang,
Castle Performance. We're out of here!
We're done. Goodbye.